Mackenzie Dern. I think we all know what I love about Mackenzie Dern. It's the fact she hasn't fought this year. What I don't like about Mackenzie Dern is that I feel like it happens a lot with the attractive female fighters in the UFC, where the only way she thinks she can sell a fight is like appealing to degenerates on Twitter and Instagram. Like there's more to you than you're behind. She's also really inconsistent. Sometimes in her fight she looks really good. Next fight she looks terrible. Really inconsistent. Moving on. Valentina Shevchenko. I love the fact she hasn't fought this year. In all honesty, she's legend of the game. The most skilled fighter in the women's divisions that we've ever seen. She's also extremely inactive, and I appreciate that from her. What I hate is she's extremely boring. Extremely boring, especially nowadays. Like, she doesn't care to win the... I mean, it's weird to say she doesn't care to win the fight. She cares to win the fight, but she just wants to smudge her way to a win. That's not entertaining. I don't care that, whatever. I'm in this for the entertainment of the sport. Be entertaining. Moving on. Kayla Harrison. I love her aggressiveness. I love the fact she brings a personality to a section of the UFC where there's not many people with a personality. She kind of brings more than what we're used to. It's still lackluster, I guess, in the grand scheme, but she has one of the biggest personalities in the women's divisions. I also love the fact she hasn't fought this year. What I hate is that her fights are going to be repetitive forever, however long she's in the UFC. She's going to get pieced up on the feet or just lose on the feet. I don't know about pieced up. She's going to lose on the feet, and then she's going to find a way to get like a judo toss or some nasty takedown and just dominate the ground. That's how every single Kayla Harrison fight's going to go for the rest of her career until she just retires and loses. I don't know who's beating her. I think she absolutely will embarrass Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes is retired for a reason. And it's weird to say, was never that good. I get that she's probably the greatest. I think Valentina is the greatest, but I don't know. Women's WMA is weird. Moving on. Joshua Van. Everyone loves Joshua Van. We'll get to something later. Chris Boxing, entertaining, always in scraps. We love Joshua Van. He has so much more in the UFC. He's so young, and he's already a champion. Now, what I hate about Joshua Van is how he got the belt, how he became the champion. Because he didn't beat Pantoja. And it sucks for Pantoja because Mighty Mouse, to me, Mighty Mouse is the GOAT. Okay, whatever. GSP or John Jones. John Jones, cheat. Mighty Mouse is my GOAT. And Pantoja was on the way. He's not going to get it. Was on the way to Mighty Mouse level of GOATness, I guess, especially just in that division. And that was stalled because I think he's going to come back. I think he's going to beat Joshua Van. And then we can start those conversations again. Just conversations. He's not going to overthrow Mighty Mouse. I also hate his personality, Joshua Van's personality. The nonchalant gimmick. It's 2026. We're grown men. The Pantoja, get your shit right. We can run it back if you want. It's corny. His personality sucks. Great fighter. Absolutely so sick. He also gets in trouble sometimes in a fight. Like he's very open. But that's fine with me because it's entertaining. Moving on. Peter Yan. Elite of elite when it comes to striking. I love Peter Yan. IQ is crazy. He's always dangerous. Underrated trash talk. Underrated good trash talk. When he said what he said to Sean O'Malley, he said, "You look like a..." Well, he didn't say it in English. Called Sean O'Malley, said he looked like a hooker on the side of the road. Underrated trash talk. Little bitty digs. I love Peter Yan. What I hate, it's not even really much of a hate. I don't think I really hate anything about Peter Yan. I guess inactive at times. He's a slow starter. It takes him a minute to fill out the fight. But once he starts going, he starts going. You know, we love Peter Yan. That's why he destroyed Merab in that second fight, because he had 5 rounds prior to fill out Merab. So 5 more rounds was nothing. He destroyed Merab. I love that fight so much. I love Peter Yan. I also like Merab. I really do like Merab. He's growing on me. I think most people, Merab's growing on him. Enough personality. The last couple fights have been really entertaining. We're not talking about Merab, though. Petr Yan, extremely entertaining. Love Petr Yan. Nothing I truly hate about Petr Yan. Moving on to my GOAT, dude. To my GOAT. Lucas Tracy. Volk's mine. Bedtime MMA. Volk's mine. As a short king myself, I claim Volkanovski. What I love, his existence, IQ off the charts, literally top 5 in GOAT conversations. Top 5. Top 5. Underdog. He has an underdog mentality, especially for a long time he did, and he kind of got that back after losing the belt to Ilya. Great speaker, great personality, always eager to compete to a point, to a fault. Step up even when the odds aren't in his favor, which is, some other champions won't do that. Most champions won't do that, but one other champion we'll get to later will never do that. Love Volkanovski. The only thing that I could think about hating Volkanovski for is at times he can be a little boring. He's a point fighter at times, and that's not even really a complaint because it's still fun. It's Volkanovski. Now, his eagerness to fight will get him in trouble. Islam, too. The Ilya fight. Take more time off, brother. Come on. You're doing it now, and I appreciate that. I don't want to see Volkanovski out cold again. Moving on. Justin Gaethje. One of the most entertaining fighters of all time. And it's not up for debate. You know what I'm saying? Justin Gaethje is one of the most entertaining fighters of all time. The highlight for a reason. Guaranteed scrap, crisp boxing, fun striking. He's even funny on accident, usually on accident. Like, what is it? He's in the corner, and Trevor Whitman's like scolding him. He's like, "Yes, sir, sorry, yes, sir." Justin Gaethje has a way of being funny, and he doesn't mean to be. What I hate about Justin Gaethje, I don't know. I was saying he can be bitter at times, but he's bitter to like someone like Michael Chandler, who I don't like. So I don't think I hate anything about Justin Gaethje. So I guess I lied on the thumbnail. Moving on. Islam Makhachev, sorry. Insane grappling. Potentially the GOAT of the entire sport soon. Not yet. He's already higher than Khabib. By far. Way higher than Khabib. Volkanovski's higher than Khabib. Insane grappling. He broke the boring Dagestani stereotype. I think that's minus the DDP fight. I love Islam. What is there else to say about what you love Islam for? He's great. What I hate his inactivity. Get in the cage. Get in the cage and fight. Sometimes your fights are really short. You take no damage. Get in the cage and fight. I also don't like, same thing happened with Khabib. The fights have to be on his terms 100%. If there are any odds of Islam not being, like, he's not entering a fight with a slight injury. He's not entering a fight when the odds are kind of stacked against him. Won't let that happen. Other fighters will. Alex Pereira, Volkanovski, Islam will, Justin Gaethje. Islam will never enter a fight where the odds are not in his favor. And I hate that about it because I love Islam. I wish he would fight more, and I wish he'd take more dangerous. I mean, he did move a division, so he takes dangerous fights. But the odds don't always have to be in your favor. I get you're the champion. So, anyways, that's what I dislike about Islam. Moving on. Sean Strickland. I love that people still hate Sean Strickland. I love it. He's not afraid to speak his mind. He says crazy things, off-the-wall things at times. Mainly in scraps. His story is inspiring. I love Sean Strickland's story. The pressure's sick. The relentless pressure. I mean, even though it's like jabs and teeps. Sean Strickland is entertaining. Hate, split decision merchant. Majority of his fights feel like there's like split decisions. He leaves fights really close. He can be very low output, very low action. That's really it. I love Sean Strickland. Moving on. Carlos Ulberg. He's very technical. I really respect and I love how talented he is. And you can see the hard work he's put in to be at the skill level that he's at. I also love the fact that his reign won't last long. That makes me really happy, and I love that. What I hate, boring, no personality, corny. He fluked Yuri. He robbed Jan Blachowicz. He doesn't care to finish a fight, but only to win rounds on like tappy shots. Like Ian Gary maxing, but worse. Not as entertaining. Ian Gary's way more entertaining than Carlos Ulberg. I don't like Carlos. If you saw my last video, I don't like Carlos. Moving on. Tom Aspinall. The most skilled heavyweight of all time. Of all time. He's not the greatest, career-wise. Skill-wise, by far, the most skilled heavyweight of all time. Bar someone like, I don't even have his picture up. We'll get to it. We'll pretend that the next fighter is here. But most skilled heavyweight of all time. Super fast, and he scared John Jones into retirement. I love that. He's a finisher. All of his fights, for the most part, have been finishing, I guess. Bar Ciryl Gane. Humble, respectful. Doesn't trash talk, even though it's kind of changed since that Ciryl Gane fight, where he's kind of been calling out Ciryl Gane a little bit more. A little more trash talk from Tom Aspinall. I like to see it. I do love that as well. What I hate about Tom Aspinall is he can't become a superstar. And that sucks because the heavyweight division used to be where the superstars were. He can't become not because of his talent or because of his fights, because the UFC has something out against Tom. They held him out for so long. He was injured before that. He's injured now with his eye. It sucks that he cannot be inactive, or that he cannot be active enough to become a superstar. He can't build real momentum. It sucks for Tom Aspinall. And he's not doing himself any favors by hiring whatever, I forgot his name, that boxing guy as his manager. Eddie Hearn. That's not helping you out, Tom. But I love Tom Aspinall. I keep saying that. But I don't hate anything about Tom Aspinall as a fighter. It's things that he really can't control. I guess mine is hiring Eddie Hearn. He can become a superstar. The odds, the UFC just needs to push Tom Aspinall. Especially after the John Jones thing. That's how you advertise Tom Aspinall. He made the goat of the sport retire in fear, run away with his tail tucked between his legs, scared to fight Tom Aspinall. Why are we not marketing that? Market all the times that John Jones walked into a room for an interview. These guys are British. I'm not going to do this interview. It's going to be an Aspinall fest. Market Tom Aspinall. What are we doing, UFC? Ciryl Gane's not on here. There's nothing I love. He's on the thumbnail. He's not. I don't have a picture of him. I'm not downloading another picture of Ciryl Gane. What I love about Ciryl Gane, super athletic, super fast. Once again, like he's up there with Tom Aspinall when it comes to most skilled heavyweight of all time. I hate how he's gifted title shots. I hate that he's a dirty cheat. I hate how he'll do something wrong and he gets the sympathy. You poked him in the eyeball. Why are people feeling bad for Ciryl Gane? He just can't catch a break and get that title. He tried to gouge Tom Aspinall's eyes out, and people are mad at Tom Aspinall. Ciryl Gane's probably one of my, if not my least favorite fighter in the UFC. Dirty cheat. Even first off, listen, he beat Pereira. Pereira was losing that fight regardless. Once he got dropped. It's the shots after that. You're spamming back the headshots, and you cheat in every single fight. You were going to beat Alex Pereira fair and square. I'm not saying Alex Pereira deserved more time or anything. I'm saying control where the hell you throw your punches. We're all tired of it. We're all tired of it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe after Ciryl Gane and Tom Aspinall 2, I'll make a video just criticizing Ciryl Gane, win or lose. I don't like Ciryl Gane. There's a lot of. I can go down a list. I can make a 20-minute video talking about Ciryl Gane and what I hate about Ciryl Gane. Anyways, this is what I love, what I hate about certain all UFC champions, including interim champion Ciryl Gane. Comment, subscribe, give me a follow, post some more videos, check out my old videos. Thank you guys.